Oracle check-in. Heather and I are going to do an Oracle reading for you today, and I'm really excited at what the cards have to show you. So let's begin by closing our eyes and taking a deep breath in. Just let your body settle. Find your center. Roll your shoulders back and down. Open your heart towards the sky. And take a deep breath in. And then exhale. Breathe in and out. Spirit, we call upon you today to guide the messages of this reading so that we all hear the truth available for us. We open our hearts and minds to everything that is possible. We surrender everything we think we know and everything we think we are in honor of serving our highest path. Take a deep breath in and then exhale. And you can open your eyes. Thank you. That's always such a lovely way to start things off for me. Makes me feel really present. Okay, so let's get to the cards. The first card is Moses. Take charge of this situation. Yeah, Moses has been hanging around for the last couple of weeks. The second card is 17, Archangel Jophiel, the Star. Happy times, make positive, optimistic, long-term plans on the right path. I'm going to go over all these in a minute, but I just want to share with you what they are first. Life experience, Archangel Shamuel. A significant life event, a powerful revelation that leads to change. Time to spread your wings. Archangel Uriel, you know what to do. Trust your inner knowledge and act upon it without delay. And lastly, from the Archangel Michael deck, positive thoughts create positive results. Divine love and wisdom, I call upon you now. I know that my mind and emotions are eternally and continuously connected to you. I ask my higher self to be aware and conscious of the love and light that is within every person in every situation. And I love this card because there's so much rainbow all over it. It's amazing. Okay, so whenever we pulled these cards, it immediately reflected kind of what I've been experiencing myself, and I think Heather would agree. Just that right now is a time where there's great change, and like some of it may feel, like you're being dug up. Like for me, it started in around September of last year, and there's so many, like, I don't even want to get into this conversation in this video because it's such a long, like, little tiny things, little shifts happening along the way for me. Heather's been experiencing that on like a different topic in a different way, but still it's like following this thread, like where you want to go, where you are right now, and Spirit is like every day, every week showing you, shifting you in these little tiny ways that may seem insignificant to you, but it's as small as like meeting a person and having an intimate conversation. Or you're reading a book and this part of the text like really stands out to you, and it suddenly just shifts how you move forward, or it shifts your awareness so that you can see where your thoughts and actions are misaligned with ultimately like what you believe and what you desire and what you wish to attract. So don't discredit any of these small changes that you've been experiencing. Like, even keep a journal of your things to celebrate that you've accomplished, the little milestones on like, oh, like I was aware that I was thinking this today, and it's something I tell myself all the time, and I didn't even know it. and now like I know that that's there, and I can really like invite Spirit in and say, hey, help me change this, like help me heal this, help me think better thoughts, more serving thoughts. So that I can really like elevate to the place in my life that I wish to be. So if you are like these cards to me, if you are thinking that you're kind of chasing your tail, or that you don't know, like, am I doing this right? Is it gonna, whatever, like, what am I doing wrong? Why am I not getting this? Like, it's perfect. It's so perfect, and it's always perfect, but like, it's especially perfect right now. So just trust that. Like, trust where you are and really celebrate like the tiny things that show up for you that make you feel better. You know, it is those small things that make the largest difference. When you can like analyze your life, look at it, and say, oh, this is a pattern. Do I like that pattern? No, I don't. Okay, I'm going to do this instead. You know, like, those are the shifts. Are there any thoughts that are coming up for you?
I guess Shamuel is standing out a lot for me. The significant life experience. And to me, that speaks to what you were talking about, all those little details that sometimes we get lost in the detail of it all, but when we, I guess, take a moment and step back and look at it, like we always say, from a bird's eye view, you start seeing the thread that you can pull on, or the thread that you want to cut. And for me right now, that just speaks volumes, that this is a significant life event, even though it feels at times just like a little strand. Like that little strand can cut you from so much. That one cord can free you. Like, how exciting, and I don't know, just gives me chills to think that something that you've been yearning for or desiring, when you really evaluate it, it may not even be part of your process now. Then you can just let that go and invite Spirit to show you the next best step. It seems very full and rich and powerful.
If there is any part of you that you've been wanting to dive into, that you've been wanting to know more about, that you've been wanting to shine a light on, but maybe you've been feeling is like bad, or something to be ashamed of, or like a part of yourself that you really don't want other people to see, but it's like this thing that's always on your shoulder, that's always there, like, I really invite you to ask Spirit to come into that and ask for help in expressing that part of yourself, because something I've gone through recently, I can tell you that what you perceive as this like shadowy part of yourself is actually like part of your light too. And it only seems bad because of our perception and where we've come from, and sometimes past lives, and all like these layers that are put on top of something that is ultimately love at its core. And so whatever you're feeling intuitively, go with that without exception. Like, just follow the next best thing that shows up to you, the next best thing that shows up to you. And before you take that action, like, check in with yourself and take a breath and say, like, what is this, what I'm really desiring, like, at my core? Or is it just something that's like impulsive, you know, like, why do I really want this? And then choose to move forward from there, whether you want it or you desire it or whatever. And I have to give a shout out to Joanna Rothman for like that tidbit of information, because we had a session yesterday and that was what came up. So the difference between desire and want. I'm going to get her to write a blog post on that for us. So after that, like, know what your intention is moving forward. For me, I really desire peace and ease in my life, in all areas of my life. And so I thought that like that would mean sacrificing something. And it doesn't necessarily, because when you bring Spirit in, Spirit provides resolution for all of it so that your needs are met and you're experiencing peace and ease, instead of like having to leave something out that you're wanting or desiring for the sake of your intention. So, yay! Thank you for tuning in this week. We're going to make these videos a monthly new moon kind of thing. I hope that this information is valuable to you, and be sure to check out Laura Lynn's blog post for how to make this flowering new moon just completely magnificent, come on over to our online community so that we can talk about what we're experiencing and also get support from other like-minded goddesses. In the meantime, you can find us at yourspiritsparkle.com, and if you find yourself in Ennis, Texas, come on by our meditation space so that we can give you a hug in person. I hope you have a great day, and we'll talk to you later.